Have you seen the controversy on the Sophie doll? There has been so much. Moms have been cutting into the Sophie doll and finding mold inside of them, which is pretty disgusting because this is a chewing toy for babies. Um, to be honest, the instructions on this, I don't have the package anymore, but I did quickly read over it when we first got it, and it said to kind of like spot clean it to not submerge it into water, basically because it has this hole in it, and if water gets in it, then it can create mold. But the problem with that is that it is a chewing toy, so I'm sure that saliva has gotten into that hole at some point or another. And I mean, mine is pretty brand new. Lucas is only 6.5 months old, and he's had it since maybe, I think, since he was born. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this doesn't have any mold in it because it is pretty brand new. I've never washed it or submerged it into water. And all of the ones that I've seen online that have had mold, they've all been pretty old. Like the spots are very faded out, and the eyes aren't even there because they're so faded. So I mean, if you keep this for too long, like literally, I went to a friend's house maybe like 3 months ago, and she has a 2-year-old. And since Lucas and I were there, she brought out her baby toys because she's saving them for her second baby, I guess. And so she brought out a little box of baby toys, and in it was a Sophie doll. But that was from when her baby was a baby. So that's like at least 2 years old. So that maybe that has mold, right? I mean, if you keep it for too long. Anyways, I haven't given this to Lucas since the day that I heard about the mold thing, just because I don't think it has mold, but if it did have mold, I would feel horrible for giving it to him. So yes, it's just been sitting on my bureau, and it's literally collecting dust. I don't know if you can see the dust. I feel a little bad about cutting it, but he's not using it, so it's either just leave it and keep not using it, because I'm not going to give it back to him. I just feel really weird about it. Or do a little experiment. So again, this is 6 months old. I've never submerged it into water, so I think it's safe to say that it will be okay. But we'll see. Okay, so here is Sophie. Here are my scissors. Oh, I feel so bad. Literally, this thing is like $30. $25. I'm not really sure how much it is, but it's pretty expensive for a chew toy. Anyways, here we go. Oh, sorry, Sophie. She's squeaking. I might have to throw these scissors out if this thing has mold. It's pretty difficult to cut. Oh gosh, is that? It's so dark in there. Oh wow, it's harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Oh, Sophie, I'm sorry. Absolutely no mold. Oh. See, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that she wasn't going to have any mold, and I was going to feel bad about cutting into her and not giving her to Lucas. There it is. I feel really bad that I cut into Sophie now. She's literally got no... Can I glue her back together, maybe? Aww. Sorry, Sophie. If you are a mom, I'm just going to consider this as taking one for the team. So if you're a mom and you have a brand new Sophie and your baby hasn't really used it much, or, I mean, I would say even like up to like a year old, because my baby's 6 months, and granted, he stopped using it about a month ago. Definitely just spot clean it, and just don't keep it for over a year. I mean, how long does your baby teeth for, you know? Oh, I feel so bad. She won't squeak. Sorry, Sophie. If this is the first time that you come across to one of my videos, I would love it if you subscribed. You can just press that red button, or at the end of the video there will be a little circle with a picture of us and you can subscribe there. And if you are happy that I experimented and basically just got rid of our Sophie, give this video a big thumbs up. How do you like your Sophie now? It's still squeaking.
Oh, squeaking.
I thought it wasn't gonna squeak anymore.
He liked that one. That's funny, really.
This is toys that have little holes in them that it could happen to any of these. Totally happen to these blocks. These balls have the holes too. Where are the little animals? These little animals. These have holes too. So you just have to be careful. Don't keep them for too long and don't submerge them into water.